Hello, welcome to TTIGR, That Time I Got Reincarnated podcast, where everyone can come together and enjoy all things anime. My name is Rashawn, and I'm joined here with hosts Devante and Jamal. And to keep up with discussions and topics, you can find us on YouTube, Spotify, Amazon Podcasts, TikTok, Instagram, and more. And for this episode, we're covering some of the anime that we are currently watching. Thanks for listening and enjoy. Not asking, but I've been doing just like continuing education and also working on that garden in the back with Lauren because she got a shit ton of dirt and that shit was stupid heavy.
Yeah.
Because at first it was all good,
all that dirt that was in the backyard.
Yeah, at first it was all good. We were emptying that compost and we were.
It was all good.
We were emptying the compost and then she had dirt from before and it was nice. She had some soil that she got from Ace Hardware. And we were dumping in there, and then we had put together our third gardening box. Yeah, third gardening box. And then from that point, we put the dirt in, and then we needed more dirt. I thought it was good, but apparently we needed more. So we went to Walmart and got 20 more bags, and they were, I believe they were like 5 kilos. They're like 5 kilos or so. So it was like 86 pounds per bag.
They're not fucking light.
Yeah, so just haul them in the back, and then from there, buy them and put them in the bag. And it's like, man, I knew we were getting more dirt.
I knew we were getting more dirt,
but
I guess need an excavator.
Right, we really should have.
We need to be renting equipment.
Yeah, we really should have just bought dirt. Cause you can go to there's a place off either Yards.
Oh yeah, they're all over the place.
There's a one off of Q as well that you can go and buy dirt and put it in the back, and then we could have just backed it. Well, that's what we should have did.
That would have been easy.
Yeah, and just kind of opened up our fence on the side there and just backed in and just kind of went all around. But we did it. And then we also picked out a bunch of weeds. We still have weeds, but we had a shit ton of weeds in our front yard and backyard, but we were picking quite a bit of them. Spent a few hours doing that. There's been some stuff coming out.
There's definitely. I had to catch up on Muscle and Magic.
Oh yeah,
had to that should be killing me, dude. I'd be dying.
Yeah,
dog.
They on some stuff with that one.
That shit is funny as fuck.
The dude's OP.
He doesn't make any sense. He's reality breaking.
He's defying all matters.
He said he needs you to fly. I was like, you lying.
I was for real wondering how they're going to do that. I thought he was going to throw it because I think he threw something before and kind of jumped on it.
Yeah,
I thought he was just going to start doing that super quickly.
Right.
Yeah, but no, he was just like.
I'm just going to flutter.
That nigga was so nonchalant about everything too.
About everything, man. He's almost too OP.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess there's also people that are stronger people too. The more lines you have in your face, the more magic you apparently have.
They met that double line dude or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Well, right, and he just stomped on him.
Stomped on
him.
Stomped on him. It was nothing.
That nigga's
muscle magic.
That nigga's magic is his muscles. That nigga's kicking people's ass.
So essentially, it's pretty much like his antics,
bro.
Just what he does.
Yeah, but what was it? The fucking principal that he came up and he fucking buried that nigga.
Buried him. He said, "You can expel me at any time, but I can."
He's like, "I can bury you at any time." Nigga, you understand the confidence you gotta have? That is menacing energy, dog.
I mean, but you can though.
Yeah, that's main character energy.
Hey,
boy that comes up, I'm the main character. I'm the main character. Nah, nigga, you ain't shit.
That nigga for real.
Oh, man.
It is a good one to watch. Very enjoyable.
Very, very, very good.
It's not too serious, but it's got pretty good action in there too when they're using the magic.
It's definitely
like the dude, that one dude that was being the bully, he walked up to the nigga and just boom. I was like,
damn,
just fuck that nigga up.
Ruined this whole day. Speaking of action, Speaking of action, I know you know what I'm about to say.
Well, it could be a couple of things. I feel
like. It's one thing.
One thing.
As a matter of fact, One Piece. Bruh, oh my lord, Jamal, you gotta catch up. You
might be old before I catch up. That shit's hard to get into for me. Not get into, stay into. Because, I started watching it, and then I gotta take a break because I got a lot of shit going on in life. And then I try and pick it back up, and I'm just like, fuck, where was I actually at? Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I do feel that, Jamal. I
think that's what DJ is going through as well.
I 120% feel that. But just watch.
All I will say is though, all I know is that I'm ready for the Zoro fight. I'm ready for the Zoro fight.
I can't wait.
Sanji was nice.
I can't wait.
He cooked it up.
He cooked him.
He cooked it up.
He cooked him right off.
He cooked him
right off the edge.
But see, damn, we're gonna need to see the Zoro fight.
Hey, Zoro, they've been building him up.
The Zoro fight.
Heavy. They've gotten so deep to show both Zoro's background, the sword's background.
Yeah, they're really trying to put it. They're trying to put it all together. Like, they're trying to put it all together. Yeah. So this Zoro episode needs to be.
Hey, his connection to Wano though, also that's fire.
It is fire.
And the original, the sword.
I mean, but is he from Wano though?
You know, at this point, I think he might be the son of the person that they foreshadowed. What's his face? I can't remember his name, but
I think it's Shishu, but the blue hair dude.
The blue hair guy.
Isn't the blue hair dude was not Shizui?
I don't remember what his name was. I'm not even gonna lie, but they did refer to he looked just like him with his eye cut and everything.
Yeah, the dude that had overtook Brook Shadow.
Yeah,
like you know what I mean.
Just saying,
but
he could very well be from Wano.
He could be. But then after that, then you have the Gear 5.
Oh, what the fuck is going on with your phone?
What?
It's just skipping ahead.
Oh yeah, I was skipping. I was skipping ahead.
Oh,
what are you talking about?
It's just like super lagging.
That's me.
Oh,
screen.
Yo, I was tripping. Like I was like, yo, what the
fuck? No, that is gonna be for something I'm doing a little bit later, but I'm gonna make a whatever it's called from that episode. I'm making a video from that. So I had to get some of them hot takes.
Yeah, that scene was nice.
Like Jamal, you can't tell me that doesn't make you want to.
I mean, it do, but it don't make me want to watch the whole thing. It made me want to watch what's happening here, but then I know if I want to watch what's happening here, I gotta watch what happened before it. And then I gotta watch what's before that. I gotta watch before that.
There's a
reason why I'm showing you this. That's only episode 1061.
Exactly. That's only one. Nigga, you gotta say 1,000.
Okay, but and this is a huge real. No. This is a huge real thing. There are so many more fire fights before. This is just one.
And the thing with One Piece. It's not just the fights. It's the story with it.
Is going the fucking.
It's the story that's with it.
It's the story that's with it,
bro. Because like everything that's going, like this whole fight and everything beyond it is just all in regards to.
It's the story that's with it,
bro.
Because it's like I'm not gonna lie. A lot of times, like the fights can be spaced out, but the story that comes with it, you're in it. So then when the fights do happen, it's like, you're in there. And the fights are good too. I said the fights, the really, I don't know, there are some really good fights. Especially for different arcs. It's hard to explain because each arc has really good fights. But like the high animation fights like these, I would say come around
later.
Whole Cake Island.
Yeah, they start coming around. Well, that's when they switch the animation.
I wouldn't even say like Dressrosa when it starts getting to some like more high level combat. Like this, but the rest of the battles before them, like really good, but they do a different take on battles. Yeah, like it's fitting for this. It's like it's perfectly formulated. It is.
The way it progresses is definite.
Yeah, the way it progresses is different. Yeah, but it's like.
Yeah, I guess I'd say you're right. Right around when they're in that tournament.
Yeah,
that's right around where it really started changing.
Because like even the time skip when he first comes back, like. When they all first come back, like, was nice too, but it wasn't anything like when it started Dressrosa and Goofy was.
Because that's where they really started showing off there. After
their
time skip, and then that's when they were like, all right, let's really start showing this shit off.
Yeah, and then when you get the Hokage Island, and then it's like, you get the Hokage Island, it's really like, whoa. And then, like, you get the Wano, then they change everything up.
It's like, my nerves.
Yeah. But,
we're going to continue this, because,
So then when it comes to, like, okay, I wonder if they're going to switch up the graphics for that like they did one.
I wonder what that's going to look like.
Me too.
I'm excited. I want to see your because your boy is.
That's gonna be something else too.
Ooh.
That is going to break the internet.
It already has broke the internet once.
I know that's going to break the internet. And that's something we can talk about too later on, like the more iconic like transformations or iconic scenes in anime.
Super Saiyan.
Yeah, that's
first
great.
One that comes to first one. The original
yeah, that's
Super
definitely
Saiyan.
like.
The original.
Oh yeah, that's definitely
Goku turned Super Saiyan 1 for the first time. Frieza.
Oh yeah,
Super Saiyan, bro.
It's so impactful, bro.
Bro,
first time on Namek. That shit is iconic as.
Yeah, bro. And really,
you know what's crazy is I didn't remember what I was doing, bro. I was in Louisiana at my grandma's house, and in Louisiana at my grandma's house, in my cousin Jalen's room, watching Dragon Ball Z, and I was like, "What is going on? Hold up, what is he doing?" Like, I was invested.
The switch up was real, like
changes everything.
He had to get to that barrier. Frieza was an unstoppable force. Frieza was so powerful. I think at that time, like with like the Saiyan arc, when Vegeta was tripping over Goku, it was like it's over 9,000 or whatever it's supposed to be.
Ooh, yes.
You know, from that part, and then they get the Namek. I think like Goku had got like
ridiculously strong.
He got ridiculously stronger, but when he got the Namek, he went from 9,000 to essentially like 20,000 base level.
He went to 150,000 base level.
No, he went to 150,000 base level after fighting for a while, and after he got rejuvenated on Namek in that machine when he was locked up.
Right.
But when he got the Namek, Frieza was already over 1 million. Like he was already over 1 million. Like Frieza was ridiculously powerful. That's what they were all running from because he was too much of a threat.
Yeah, like no one could take him.
But then that Super Saiyan.
That
Super Saiyan came through.
He was
killed his friend.
Super Saiyan came through.
The most famous slap of all. That
nigga grabbed him without him having a shirt.
Come here,
you fool,
bruh.
What?
Like, yo.
Hey,
when that happened, I was so mad at Goku. Cause like I was like, why you gonna give him energy after all this shit? Like
he liked that though. That's
some
confidence though. You over here trying to kill me. You know what I'm gonna do? You over here trying to take my life. Here's some energy, nigga.
Hey.
Like,
you want to run it back again? I'm gonna kill you again.
Yeah, he's like, all right, I guess I gotta actually endure shit.
He's like, I know I can beat you at any time.
Anytime. Bring it on.
Literally, anytime Frieza. Except, I guess, except the current stuff. Anytime Frieza's fought them,
Frieza. Yeah, I mean, he better stop with Frieza, because Frieza be coming back. Frieza do be running it back.
Yeah, Frieza.
that nigga is forever trying to get his get back. Like,
yeah, he do. He do be about that. He be going.
Like, other niggas turn good. Other niggas just chilled. Like,
actually,
that nigga Frieza be trying to get his get back.
Got killed on Namek, or damn near destroyed on Namek. Came back with kind of regenerated. Trunks had to take him out.
Cyber Frieza. Yep. Trunks sliced his ass up.
He had to try to come back for that get back.
Couldn't do it.
After that, though, was in hell for a little while. Came back for Golden.
Guy's ass
got killed again.
Guy's ass beat.
Got beat again. But hey, now he's coming out with.
No, what happened was he went to that tournament of power. Was like, damn, these niggas is strong. Saw what was really going on.
He's like, this is what happens when you train.
And then he went and got somebody else. He was like, hold up. Maybe if I get like a real strong Saiyan, and we'll see what's good. He went and got Broly. Broly was like, he turned on him. He was like, I can't do that. I have to do this myself. Yeah. That right there, him almost getting killed by Broly. He was like, fuck.
He got beat for a minute.
Broly was dog walking his ass. Like,
straight up for a minute.
Like, that nigga turned gold like, nigga, all right, now I'm about to beat your ass, and still got his ass beat. Like
they had time to go and learn the future.
You're now I think when they mess up the future, they're in it for 30
minutes. Yeah.
So they mess up the future.
He got an hour and a half beating.
Like, are you crazy? You talking about somebody that can take a hit? That ain't freezing.
Bing, bing, bing.
Dang, bro.
That nigga real took an ass beating for an hour and a half.
And that L right there was what made him
They really did him like that. They really did him like that.
Like, they teleported after that shit.
That's horrible.
Dang.
That's
had to come back. Otherwise, yeah, they probably would have had to get rid of him.
Because he got.
I got my ass beat for an hour and a half.
Like,
especially when Goku and
like straight dog walk.
yeah, like straight dog. Yeah, he had to get stronger. Had to.
Oh, and it's canon. It's not even like a non-canon ass.
Like that actually happened.
That was a real.
And the thing is, the Tournament of Power, they were already stronger than him. When Goku started doing that UI and Vegeta ain't got that Ascended Blue, like they would dog wash him at this point. You know what I mean? Like,
he was trying to go in. That's why he had to go higher from outer sources. He was like, "Oh, this motherfucker right here is wilding. Let's get him."
Like, yeah, that'd be Frieza. I mean, but he be playing the long game though, because I mean, he can obviously live for a long time. So it's
yeah, he does have a longer lifespan than Saiyans. Also, I really do hope, kind of, that they start letting Trunks and Goten take over. Though they're going to give Ultimate Beast Gohan his run, but then I
want to see Goten.
Yeah, I would just like for them to be in the picture. I don't think any of the other characters need to leave. I just would like to see them in the picture. Just make enough villains for them to fight these people. You know what I mean? Enough strong enough villains. You know,
yeah, because like literally they are children forever. And then they finally...
They're teenagers now.
Yeah, now.
They're in high school.
They're teenagers, but, you know, I wonder, because, you know, they weird about teenagers. Like, Teen Gohan was 12. So, I wonder how... And then they say adult Gohan, but adult Gohan was in high school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So, it was like...
Yeah, he was.
So,
Teen Gohan, kind of, but he's still adult.
So it's like, it makes me wonder how old they are because, you know, at the beginning, well, I guess they're all 12 at the beginning, like Goku and... Actually...
No, Gohan at the beginning of...
At the very beginning of Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball, he wasn't 12.
He was like 8.
6 or 8.
Yeah, look that up real quick. Because Gohan was like, he was like 6 or 4.
Gohan was like 4.
He was a young gun. And then they already saying...
Like, you're able to walk, you're able to fight. You're able to train, let's go.
For real. Imagine Zaire out there.
Dog, yeah, that'd be crazy.
Then it was 12.
I thought he was like 8.
I could have swore he was younger too.
It's probably because the body style, how they did it. He was very pudgy and like short, almost like a... The old Dragon Ball kind of reminds me of South Park with their animation a little bit.
Yeah, I feel it.
It kind of reminds me of South Park a little bit. But now they kind of put more detail and they show the muscle. Like, GT Goku is probably what he actually looked like.
I feel that, yeah.
And Gohan was 4 at the beginning of the Saiyans when they arrived, and later he turns 9 with the 3-year time skip for the Cell Saga.
See?
So he was 9 when he beat Cell?
Let me see. Cause,
like, talking about what?
Like, they do be like offsetting these characters for a little bit. Like but they be doing that in anime though. Like you hit 18, you were like old man. You're old. Like, what?
He was younger than his dad was at the beginning of Dragon Ball.
It was twice as powerful.
Like way more than twice.
Everyone knew Gohan was supposed to be something good, and then he fucking nerfed his ass.
He was over 10,000 as a baby at 4 years old.
Yeah, he was
when he peaked. He broke old boy's scanner.
Imagine this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he's only half Saiyan.
Yeah, it's because he's half Saiyan.
Yeah, it's because he's half Saiyan.
And he's able to tap into his emotions and use his emotions in battle.
I think they call them like the SS genes or whatever type of it is.
It was he explained it why they were stronger, but like it's like almost apparently the less Saiyan that you have, but with having a trace of it in you, the stronger you are. Because like Pam is outrageous.
Yeah. It's supposed to be she's definitely projected to be the stronger out of them.
She's like flying as a baby and
But I think the way that this is going, like I don't think that
any of them turn Super Saiyan, but
I don't think any of them are going to be stronger than Goku unless they absolutely get rid of this character.
They have to train. That's the main thing, though. That's why Goku is the way he is.
Goku does nothing but train.
Yeah.
He does nothing but train. That's the
nigga's training with God.
That's for real. But even when the nigga die, he comes back to life.
To train.
He's even training in the afterlife. He's training in the afterlife.
This man will die and still train. But they said that the Beast Gohan is currently the strongest character.
I thought he was just on par with
Ultra
Ego and Ultra Instinct.
See, I've heard mixed, but you know what? Let me get the.
But you know what sucks is Piccolo ain't even in it still. Like
I mean, he got that little power boost, but they didn't make him. They didn't give him the power boost that he needed.
Yeah, he once was fighting with them niggas. Now he's like, I can't.
He was fighting with them all the way up until the Cell Saga when they was fighting Android 17 because he fought Cell once, and it was like pretty much a tie. They was pretty much good, and then after that he fought Android 17 1-on-1, and they was fucking it up. And then after that point, Cell got the androids. It was a wrap. Let him go. Because from that point, I mean, he didn't come back. He couldn't face Boo. He couldn't even face Bibbidi or Bobbidi.
Yeah, Boo fuck.
Yeah, like, he wouldn't fight any of those people. Yeah. But you know what really happened, though? What messed it all up was Trunks. When he came back in that time machine, he may have saved Goku's life, but Gohan didn't become as powerful as he should have.
Yeah, because that Trunks learned from Gohan.
Yep.
Yeah, apparently Beast is far stronger than Master UI Goku.
What? That don't even sound right.
He's above or at the level at least close to that of Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta.
What? That is who? Where is this source coming from?
Yeah, like who?
I would say that I would even say he's on par with Ultra Ego, because I honestly don't think Ultra Ego is going to be beating Master UI.
Yeah, no.
I think it's going to be definitely strong. I think it's definitely a boost that Vegeta needs, but I don't think that overall is going to be better than Master UI.
Yeah.
Like, he's fighting Whis, bro. He's fighting Whis.
Nigga summoned his Susanos, like.
That's rough. I mean, shout out my nigga Go.
I've seen this all over the place. I'm seeing it from
my nigga Go.
Sports Kita, Quora.
Like, man,
I mean,
that's rough.
I could
this
be
makes
wrong,
me wish that you can just like instantly message the authors, like, yo, I need to ask you a direct question.
And I need this answer.
I guess we'll figure it out.
Yeah, when it comes out.
Honestly, I don't know.
Because he's definitely strong. He's definitely up there. I have to say he's in the top 3 strongest character. Or 4 would be Gohan, Broly, and Vegeta and Goku. Top 4. Then 5. Top 5.
Okay, let's rank without putting in Beerus, Whis, or any godlike characters. Yeah. What would you say?
Because honestly, I still don't think. Just for clarity, I honestly don't think that Goku beats Beerus yet.
No,
I don't think he beats Beerus yet. So,
they're stating that they don't know that Beast Gohan could, and they're still saying that Beerus is still like one of the strongest.
Yeah, because at the beginning they were only fighting. He was only fighting at like 5% at the beginning of the Battle of the Gods, and then like I know Goku's improved, but Beerus also knows Ultra Instinct. Like he's already like he's both of them right now. Ultra Ego with some UI.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that nigga Beerus can't be touched. Like,
I mean, he can be.
Yeah, he can be.
He can be.
If he's going all out.
1-on-1, you're probably done.
You got to think destroyers only go all out
unless you're
destroyers. Like,
he wasn't. I mean, he did get touched, but he did have a few destroyers.
He was getting handed up. He was getting them hands.
No, he got captured, but I don't think he got really hit. No, Champa hit him one time. That's his brother, though.
Yeah, they're twins. Like.
That does make sense.
Give it to Universe 6, I guess. They have some Saiyans.
They got some Saiyans.
It's literally identical.
Like,
yeah.
It's weird how they had to go through the fucking Saiyan transformation. Like, how they had to speed them up through it, you know? Like, they had to have them.
I think it's a whole different aspect as far as relating to a new generation. You know what I mean? Because, back in the day, it was more of a physical, battle-driven, more of a... I don't know, physical. You actually had to get hurt. You had to go through some shit, sort of say. And not to say you don't have to go through some shit today, but it's more of a mental deal as far as, like, your emotions.
Yeah.
Like, it's more how you feel.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, cause, for instance, I guess because,
they've changed a lot.
Because back then a lot of times you would have sent you through battle because it's like a life or death situation. Mm-hmm. Whereas now it's like, I feel really bad or something like that, or I feel really scared, and then it triggers that emotion, or I feel really happy and it triggers that emotion, kind of relating more to a new audience with a new day and age of anime watchers. Because it's even like that in Naruto, I'm not going to lie, because back in the day, for the Uchiha to unlock the Sharingan, you had to literally get that in battle, or kill somebody that you love or whatever, or somebody that's really close to you that had to die. You had to go. You had to. No, the Sharingan, and then the Rinnegan is very, very rare. Like there's a whole bunch of shit. You had to mix like Senju and Uchiha DNA, and it mixes into the Otsutsuki bloodline, direct bloodline ascension, and it gets deep. It gets deep. But essentially to unlock that, you had to go through some shit. Like you had to damn near die, if not die. But it's like,
if not, you die.
But now.
You either get that or you die.
Yeah, but essentially, what just happened with the old girl unlocking her shit is because she had felt a certain way rather than actually getting that through battle.
That's today's age for sure.
Yeah, and it's like, people say what they want about it, but it's like it's obvious. Yeah, it's just a translation to a newer audience.
Which I mean, that's what it is. You gotta approach. You got to approach what you're shooting out to the people that are going to watch it, and that's. I mean, not saying that because we aren't watching,
right,
but
and like
we're not spending buku bucks on stupid shit that's not as enlightened to us. It's not going to be nostalgic to us. This is going to be nostalgic to them.
In relation to their day and age, like at that point in time, we were living in more of a physical world where we were younger, and so
that's why honestly, like everyone our age is. Dragon Ball Z is better than Dragon Ball Super. I think so, personally.
It's just more of a...
I don't know about that.
I would say story.
The story is better, but I don't know.
I would say
honestly,
story.
I don't even know maybe story. I think maybe like I think they're both good.
No, I don't. I'm not saying.
I don't think that either are
all.
better than the other. I think they're just both. It just gets better. It's always been.
Yeah, I guess
just a continuing story for me.
I would align more with you. Like I can't really say that like one more than the other, but I could definitely say that there's more. There's a better story throughout the duration of Dragon Ball Z than Super, but Super the action level was.
But there's a lot more character development in Z and Dragon Ball than there is in Super because we already have our characters.
I'm not gonna lie. I do think there's a lot of character. I do think there's a lot of character development in Super too, because even like with Vegeta around his family and stuff like that, and Goku even trying to get like a cell phone and shit like that. Like, there's some shit in there, but
but there's nowhere near as much.
Yeah.
It's less.
Z was a little bit longer too.
Well, no, actually, they're right around the same amount of episodes.
100 episodes.
Yeah, but like the thing, I think it's there were more than 100 episodes. Cause
Z was 250 and Super was 150.
Oh, okay, maybe that's what it was. But so but Z was. Z was definitely
it went through the Saiyan saga, Frieza saga, Cell saga.
No. I thought you were talking about Super being like.
Actually, it was an Android saga, then Cell saga.
Yeah. And then I know. Z was like.
Yeah, it was chunky, but it was fire.
Yeah,
it had a lot to offer.
There was a lot of. I think that like. Comparing new to old episodes of the same thing is kind of difficult. When it switches like Boruto for Naruto, that's a little bit easier because the character focus is shifted.
It is shifted, but I mean, it is all your like. You still have all your same characters though. Like,
you can't really like compare old One Piece to new One Piece and say one is better than the other. Sure, animation wise, it may be, but like you can't
the overall story.
You can't go from the episode 1 without knowing episode. Like shoot, they're reflecting back to episode 1, episode 300.
It's the same timeline. They make it in a chronological order,
right? So you can't it's kind of difficult.
Well, you can definitely go off of like how the story goes, especially because like Toriyama is different from the people who are doing the story now. He may oversee it, but he's not writing the story like he was in Z or in Super, like when it was his shit. So, but at the same time, though, I am with you because it's more content. It's more Dragon Ball content. I'm there for it. I'm here for the ride.
Hey.
You know what I mean? Like that shit it still has me hyped. You know what I mean?
Pump it out. I will keep buying.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, shut up and take my money. You know what I mean? Like I'm with it. But
I need more Goku. Don't take Goku away from me.
I'm saying, like, you can make 1,000 versions of Goku. I don't care. I just want you to pump up the rest of the characters is all I ask. Like, I will take every variation of Goku, but just give me some other variation.
Make other people power up.
Yeah.
Well, shit, you can even get rid of Goku. Honestly, just keep the show running. Like, keep
that vibe. I feel like it'd be off without Goku.
I don't know, because that nigga's died before, and it was cool. Like, it was fine.
He has died before, but it's like, I don't know. I'm right with it. If he's with it, it would be interesting to see what they do with him actually out of it.
Or like not fighting anymore, kind of like how Naruto did it.
Yeah, because he
That'd be kind of, that would be
Yeah,
interesting
but
to see.
that was never not, Goku would never not fight.
Maybe though, because if you really
he
think
would just
about
fight.
it,
They probably just put him in another dimension and just leave him in another dimension or something. He's just going to go voyage the massive multi-universe.
That's what they did in GT.
Like he rides off on the dragon and then he freaking.
Maybe they'll make GT canon and then make those people super powerful.
I think they're gonna chronicleize GT in some form or fashion. Like, bro, Super Saiyan 4.
Then where does Super Saiyan 4 fall in the lineup?
It would be after Super, because if you think of Super, Pan is older than what she is now.
No. I'm talking about like in the Super Saiyan lineup. Like, where does it fall? Is it before God? Is it after God?
It would be after God.
So is it stronger than God?
I mean,
if you think of it like that, but I think they would incorporate at that point when they go Super Saiyan 4, it would probably have God aura.
Or maybe they'll just incorporate it as a different universe.
Or maybe that'll be the way that Universe 6 gets their shit, or maybe, I don't know. But just from the time order, everybody's older than GT. Like, GT is, a lot older. Bulma is older.
Vegeta looks older.
And then Trunks is the president of Capsule Corp. You know what I mean? And Pan is a little bit older than what she is, and Goten's older too.
Yeah, you're right.
They're just a little bit older than what they're about to be now in Super, and so they keep going. And then Oob is around too, which they still are planning on bringing in Oob in Super, and so just with that order, GT would be afterwards. They're still like a little bit of time.
There is a possibility, but it would be a hard stretch because of the events that happen in GT. If they remake GT,
I don't think they'll call it a Super Saiyan 4 either. They're just going to new transformations. But I think that the Super Saiyan 4, the way that they, even though it's not canon, the way that they continue to bring it with the Dragon Ball community is that they have some type of idea for it. They're keeping it around. It's so heavily it's in the games. It's in all this stuff.
Look at Broly.
You know what I mean? Like
look
Broly.
At all the other characters that aren't in the games. They consider like Dragon Ball superheroes, Dragon Ball. They're not canon of sorts, but it's Dragon Ball content
it's all Dragon Ball content. But you know that Android 21 wasn't in the shit too until she was made canon in Super,
and that's how it happens.
You know what I mean? Broly wasn't canon until he was
made Super.
You know,
so they might not take that story, but they might take characters out.
Yeah, they might take
even some of the people on the superheroes.
Yeah,
could you imagine?
Yeah,
like.
Yeah, so there's a lot that they can do with Dragon Ball. I mean, it's a big franchise. They get a lot of money, you know what I mean? So
the money keeps flowing, they'll keep doing it.
The money keeps flowing, you know what I mean? And to be honest, kind of a selfish request, so I wanted to keep doing it, you know what I mean?
The Simpsons is still running, and that's been
30 plus years. 30 plus years.
I remember when they went 20 years, and they were like, this is the longest running TV show on television.
Yeah, and they have not stopped.
Yeah, them motherfuckers are on it. But yeah, there's a lot you can do with Dragon Ball.
Something, how y'all on the Dark Trio?
Oh, Hell's Paradise, you talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you just want to get into it?
Yeah.
Let's go. Hell's Paradise, yes. So, from watching this, I'm just going to get this out of the way. I've had kind of a ordeal with Gabimaru's guard. She comes off super heavy, strong, like she's about to be the shit. And then she comes into like this metamorphosis within her mind.
Where she
can't, like she's paralyzed in battle. But I guess at the same time, throughout her whole being raised as a swordsmanship, she hasn't been in battle. She's just been raised to do executions where people are tied up. So when it's like something, I guess even something abnormal coming at you in front of you, I guess it'll put you in shock. But it's just like, man, like I was just had this perception like she's about to come out here and be ruthless and fight.
Slicing niggas up. Like the first nigga that chopped off Homeboy's head when they were all lined up.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that nigga was gonna be cold.
Yeah.
And then it got eight.
It was nothing.
I was that giant nigga. I was like, yo.
But see, are you guys caught up? Speaking of said giant.
Speaking of said giant. Are you
the character that's a giant? So
no. Oh yeah, and that's what I was getting ready. Okay, that's what I was getting ready to get up to. Is because let's just get this out. Are you?
I think I'm current.
Okay, back. So we're just about to get
six?
Episode 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, which one is episode 6? Hold on. When did episode 6 come out though?
Episode 6 came out like
yesterday.
No, a little bit earlier. Today's
Monday or
Wednesday.
Tuesday?
Today's Wednesday.
So would a new episode come out today?
Came out like Monday.
Episode 7 will be coming out either today.
So yes, and I am current.
No, episode.
Yeah,
7
let's go.
today.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get this.
I think it comes out on Monday.
I want to say
we all pulled him out the phone. Like, oh, hold up.
Episode 6
came out on. It tells me on my phone, on my computer.
Yeah, episode 6. Yeah, that's the most recent one came out.
House Day comes out on Saturdays.
Yeah,
On Saturday.
So that last one came out this last Saturday.
Yeah, so I was like, I think it's been a few days.
This
So I
was
was
The
like,
Heart and Reason.
yeah.
Have I seen this one?
I don't want to do a spoiler for you.
I have not seen this one. That annoys me. I didn't know it was out. That's
Okay, so that kind of leads to what you were saying, though.
Yeah.
Because in this next episode, she kind of proves herself, and it really does kind of like show that she just has a problem with battle. She doesn't. She's a novice in battle, whereas the Hollow
Yeah, but that's where it put it together for me, because I was really feeling like that, but then it but yeah,
they really present to me a real yin yang. That's what I get out of it, because she's good, but she has a little evil within her with her dilemmas.
she's gonna have to get through that.
And then he's evil, but he has that wee bit of good, which is his wife. That
he wants to be back with his wife.
Yeah,
so
and she's hoping to get to
together,
that point.
They're like, I'm telling you, they're gonna make it. They're a team.
Yeah,
and like he just and just pushing back like the beginning.
Yeah, because I got it here.
I can't read.
He's like, that's good. I was just like, and this one, I was like, I was just kind of like, she's still, on her shit, and she's not getting her shit together, and she had to get saved by Gabimaru a few times, and by one of the other guards who actually got KO'd for it, so it's like, come on, and it's like. And then old boy had to come and save her again, but
then she got out of the blue.
But then
I think we should stop this. I think you need to catch up. But that's making us.
But just going back a little bit.
The beginning of this.
So just going from like episode maybe 1, 2.
What do you guys think of that first like execution? How many times he was tried to be execution? I just rewatched that.
How he was like,
why can't I die? Why am I still? I have no attachment to life.
Because at first I was like, I'm trying to see like what's going on here. Like, why can't you die? And then as soon as she came to that analysis, I was like, there's no other reason, I guess. I was like, because why are you going through these executions? I was like,
you're fighting it, bro.
But it was a good introduction
to how strong he is.
Yeah, and to the like series in general. Like, he definitely had you with questions. Like,
well, and then the first time she swung on him, he could tell that there was intent behind that swing, and like if he wanted to move, he would have been dead.
And that's why I was like, "Yo, she's about to be coming in with some heat, some heat."
And then she became a massive disappointment.
Yeah,
as soon as she got on that island, it was just disappointment. But that fight of criminals in the beginning, you could just tell how badass Hollow was. Anybody that was just chilling in the midst of that, like, you got your feet up.
You just, he's like, I don't want to do this or whatever. Like, no, you have to. Like, fuck it. Well,
you made me.
Like, if I have to, I guess.
Yeah, you made me. Hey, that motherfucker.
That nigga's like, whack, 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 whack. Hands tied.
The whole time.
Yeah.
And then when he gets in there, I hate how she's such a rule.
She follows the rules.
She's such a stickler. Like, in such a way, like,
it's like, bro, like,
you're in danger.
Yeah.
But he's able to get out of that.
He's able to get out of that. But then we start worrying about other people, though. It starts putting you at jeopardy as well. Like, I need the team to be, I need the team to be ready.
Mentally focused, okay? We all need to be moving.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be here either.
We're on an island with crazy creatures with arms for eyes.
Oh, yeah.
I don't need to hear it. We just need to go.
Yeah, we need to go. Especially when you first start seeing those monsters and they're starting to appear.
Right.
You know, and you're like,
what the fuck?
No. Why are you?
No. Why are you asking questions? Let's go. Like that's a no. Nope. Yeah. That's a big nope.
That nigga stuck in his hand, and then nigga saw a face. He was like, slice.
Don't
he was like, nope. He was like, do not need that.
No.
Yeah, no, that shit is just crazy though.
I wonder if if there's any other ways that they become those flower people.
Besides
what
bugs?
I know the bugs, and I think sometimes the plants.
Yeah.
Maybe like eating off the plants.
Yeah.
I also wonder
because they said the centipedes don't really do anything.
They don't eat you.
And then like certain bugs, like they can affect you, but they don't mess with you if you don't mess with them. Because that's that leads me to some of the other characters like that yellow haired dude. And the Kanoichi. I feel like she could be a beast if she wants to fight, but she ain't fighting yet, so we haven't really been seeing that for her. But definitely can't be trusted. But at the same time, she's pretty straightforward.
I mean,
she was like, can't be expecting trust.
No, she's definitely a beast. There's no question about it.
Oh yeah, well she's gonna break out. Like
there's no question. Her and oh boy had a quick little like jaunt when they did their thing, and he was like, okay, you know your shit.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see some action with both of them tonight.
It would be.
And then that dude with the yellow hair, I can't remember his name, but he's just kind of a brute monster too. I can't remember his name though. Him and his brother.
Oh yeah. They're currently facing all of the Buddha statue looking fish animal things.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about that. You gotta stop. You talking about that episode 6?
That's an episode 6. I get no.
They are fighting episode 5.
No, that's
5.
an episode 5.
Yeah.
They do fight them, and they're whooping their asses because that's when they get introduced. Is in the beginning of episode 5, and when they go through and that's when you find out that he is his brother. Yeah.
They do that whole backstory.
Yeah. So I think that he's gonna be a problem. He's gonna be a
big problem. Oh, he's gonna be a big problem.
Yeah, my boy.
Both of them are, because I think even though the brother may be a little bit more timid, he's got skill.
Yeah, he's trained as an assassin.
Yeah, he's there for a reason. Right. So they're both about to just kind of, they're about to be back to back.
And they already tried to escape and got sent back. The other people,
they made it though.
Yeah, I mean they got back to the island at least, but still, that's man.
That redhead dude, the redhead dude, I can't remember his name, but I thought he was about to be a monster when I first saw him. I thought he was going to be a monster, but then he's just straight up got murked. Yeah, murked.
Yeah, because like literally they showed him at the beginning just quickly slice that dude's head off, and I was like, oh, he's about to be he's about to be that nigga.
I thought he was going to be like the problem.
Like, and that nigga got to the island, and that giant was like
splat.
Well, he tried to stop the nigga's sword broke. Like that nigga, you understand? Like he's like, I am dead. Like that's like all he could think. Probably.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
Like this, but it just goes to show, like all the skill in the world, it just takes a certain situation to go wrong.
One situation,
some fuck shit, and then boom.
Whole face is gone.
And that other nigga, he was like, my person's dead. Like I'm out. Like, and then that nigga didn't even get out.
No, no one's making off this island.
Yeah, because not only do you have to worry about each other, but it's just like with the environment itself, like the bug, fish in the sea, like you can't leave. You're not leaving.
No one's making off this
You're not leaving. That's very interesting. Make a very interesting point, because it's like it seems like there's no way.
It's Hell's Paradise.
But it's got to be like, is there a way though? Like,
there has to be.
Is there even a like?
Or maybe that's a part of the elixirs. Once you find it, you don't want to leave the island because now you're immortal. There's no point.
Or it puts you in like a hallucinogen and makes you feel like a euphoria type deal or something.
Or maybe that's what the giants are. Maybe those are
people who have stayed,
have gotten the elixir and now have stayed.
That's true too. There's a lot of speculations. Is it gonna be something like Common No Kill, where fucking nobody makes it?
I really think that's what it's gonna end up being. I feel like this. If there's any anime to do it, this is the one where the MC dies. And you know what? I would be okay with that. Well, okay, but I this is one that I'm gonna see. I don't know. I don't think I've seen it. I don't want to hear them because
Akame got killed.
Yeah, I know. I've heard of it.
Akame got killed.
But like,
how much plot armor? What do you mean plot armor? Nigga, plot armor doesn't exist in that world.
Damn. But yeah, no, I think that it's gonna get like all the way up to the end, and he's gonna like find the elixir or like find close to it, and then
something's gonna happen.
Something's gonna happen, and he's gonna save her.
Yeah.
And he's gonna die.
And he's gonna die.
She's gonna make it off the island.
Yep.
And she's gonna live to tell his story.
Yep.
Yeah, but then I feel like something's gonna happen where he's in hell.
Or maybe he becomes a spirit of some sort.
He
and
can
he's
fight
able
back to get back to his wife
or something.
Yeah. Or I mean, I guess maybe he would be in hell, and then the elixir would allow him to hallucinate to see his wife. So it's like he sees it again, but he actually dies in that hellish paradise, and maybe even saves her.
Right. I don't know.
Or maybe they both just go out, and then I don't know. Like you said, they just.
That's the end of it. It's just everybody dies.
Yeah.
And they show us like what the elixir is or something as the final episode, and then just credits.
Or it'd be crazy if they do that, right? And everybody dies, and then at the end it's just a new batch of criminals coming onto the island.
Mm-hmm.
They're all stepping onto. As soon as they die, new ones just step onto the island. Like, go find a good lunch, and like, damn, just repeat the story, like. And then it just makes you think, like, they lived just up on that island when the last group of people died.
Yep. Because that's how this one started, was the guy was in the boat floating up, dead with the flower sticking out of his eye.
Yeah.
And then,
Some heavy speculations, but this is anime only. I haven't seen the manga. I haven't read the manga.
I haven't read the manga either, so I have no idea.
So for all the manga readers out there that know what's up, like... They're probably shaking their heads right now.
Right, they're like, these dumb motherfuckers.
They don't know.
They don't know. They need to catch up, because shit.
Or just wait till you find out. Just wait.
It's okay, that's how I am on Dragon Ball and One Piece.
Yeah, I'm going to say, like, hey, that stuff's cool.
Woo!
Yep. Hey, that My Hero was up there, too.
See, I need to, like, figure out where it ends. Maybe now would be a good time to figure out where the ending point is for the anime. To catch up to the manga, since it stopped. So I definitely.
And they come out like every 2 weeks or so.
Yeah, same. I think One Piece comes out every month.
It comes out twice a month, but I can't say it's like every 2 weeks. Sometimes it's like a 3-week period between it.
I don't know. It's hit or miss for me. I catch it when I can. Dragon Ball comes out every month.
Yep. The ones that I do read are the Boruto, Dragon Ball, One Piece, My Hero. I've tried to tap into Black Clover, but I guess some things I just kind of want to. I don't know. I don't want to read everything, but sometimes I kind of see just a little bit to see what's going on.
That's not a bad. See that's not a bad way to put it, because I'm still gonna watch Dragon Ball when that comes out, and every episode of One Piece that I'm currently on, I know what's gonna happen. I don't care.
I'm still gonna watch it.
I don't care.
Yeah, I have my one, so I'm just gonna read and I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna enjoy just as much because it's also a different spin on it when it's animated and you actually see the movement in it. And like it's like, and especially when they do it really good, you're like, oh damn, Well,
and some of the things are different.
Yeah,
like some of the way they played out are ever so slightly different. Like even if not even really a spoiler, but like in the Dragon Ball manga versus what happened in the Super Gohan movie, there's slight different. Like Krillin didn't get bodied by a bee in the movie. he didn't get bodied by a bee, but my man got bodied by a bee.
Yeah,
in the manga.
So they do be doing that different variations. Yeah, when they adapt it.
Like there's certain fights that make it, and some that we don't need to do that.
That's not how Krillin get his ass whooped by a bee.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it was a super genetic animal.
I'm not saying that the bee was no joke, but he got bodied, bro. The bee was like this big.
Yeah, I mean, and he is a superpowered human.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
He's
like
one of the strongest humans.
But I mean, I guess he hasn't been in.
Yeah, when you think about it, he is literally the strongest human. Like,
one of them.
One of the strongest humans.
No, I have to say Tien Shinhan is the strongest.
I don't know if he's a human.
Yeah, Tien Shinhan is a human.
Nah, I don't think he's a human. My man
He has
grew
a third eye,
and he grew a second set of arms.
Yeah, it was a technique, but there's a lot of weird people on Dragon Ball.
That technique.
There's dinosaur people on Dragon Ball.
Bro, okay, those aren't people. Those are dinosaurs. They have different species, and that's fine.
I guess they're Earthling, because I guess you would say like those people are still the strongest Earthlings.
I mean, but human is what we were saying.
Yeah, I guess.
Wait, but what is he though?
So. Yeah, but I would say he's a human, a monk.
I don't know. I don't know.
He has that third eye. Yeah, can't really tell you anything about that.
He got 3 eyes.
I just think
that shit worked. Like,
it just might be.
It's not just there for decoration.
Yeah. Cause he was using that.
Tien is a member of the race called the Three-Eyed People. That's based on Earth. That's why Tien is typically classified as an Earthling, but not as a human. So he's an alien. So
is he an alien, or is he just a?
He's an Earthling, but he's not a human. He's a different species.
He's a mutated human.
He's a different species.
Like an X-Men.
This nigga. Oh my god.
I don't even know how to fight this argument because he's not wrong. Like they technically are mutated, just they're not. I don't.
They're not humans.
He's not a human, so.
I mean, shit. Yeah, I mean, I feel you though.
Yeah. But I would say that. Do you think that Krillin could beat Master Roshi?
No.
I don't know. I think.
No.
I think so. I think maybe during Z when he was really actually even in the Tournament of Power maybe.
That's the Tournament of Power is the current level, so
because Krillin has been out of the game for a minute.
So has Roshi.
Yeah, Roshi, but I think Roshi be training on the slide. That turtle shell that he be wearing is heavyweight.
Yeah,
he be wearing that.
I don't know. I think Roshi might take it.
I think Roshi.
I think Roshi has the skills and the.
That's not a bad take on it because.
And with Dragon Ball being martial arts based, especially when it comes to the main characters fighting each other, it is more martial arts and less movements. Because even with Krillin versus Goku, he won because it was martial arts based. It wasn't just power level. Yeah. So I think if they were to actually fight, honestly, I think if they were to fight and just be base level, I think Hermit beats Goku.
Base level?
Base level.
No, I just don't think he beats
Goku. I think he can beat him.
If you take if you were to take the fact that Goku is an alien, if you made Goku a pure Earthling, would take away all of his alien abilities.
Goku at base power versus Master Roshi. Master Roshi isn't base. Master Roshi is definitely powered up.
Sorry, man.
As a matter of fact, Goku had to power up when he fought Master Roshi.
Yeah, to go Kaioken.
He had to.
To go Kaioken?
No, not even going Kaioken. But when in Super, he had to level up to blue.
No, he did.
Yes, he did.
No.
Okay, he did jump to blue.
No, so see what
he
jumped to blue. But so this is my thing when it comes to Super Saiyan Blue is that yes, it makes you a little bit stronger, but I don't think it's really that much stronger than Super Saiyan God. I think it's more of the technique base of you perfecting your perfect ki control, so then you don't use as much energy. So you can go against anybody and match their ki level specifically, so you don't waste any more energy like that. Because Super Saiyan 3, the thing with that, why they stopped doing it that way is because it was draining way too much energy. And so Super Saiyan 3 was super powerful, but you couldn't sustain it for so long. And so that's where the Super Saiyan God came in and was balancing the ki control.
But see, that's my thing. When he fought against Master Roshi, while Master Roshi was taken under control at Tien's palace, do you remember that?
Oh, yeah. He has some extra steroid shit, though.
Not really. That's normal Master Roshi. That's what he does.
Yeah.
So
Master Roshi is a beast.
I'm just saying, when it comes to pure technique and without
pure technique,
and that's Master Roshi.
I say he has a better technique, But Goku has.
I'm not saying that Goku ain't gonna fuck him up if it's an actual fight, but I'm just saying if Goku didn't have the ability to switch to Super Saiyan or anything else, he stayed base form.
I'm still gonna say Goku's gonna win the fight. Yeah. Because Master Roshi may have more technique, but Goku has awesome technique.
I do.
And Goku has surplus of strength in his base form. Like,
he does, but Master Roshi has the experience on him, and he's already beat him multiple times.
But Goku is experienced at this point. This is a 40-year-old martial artist that's been fighting his whole life.
Versus a 400-year-old martial artist who's been fighting his whole life.
Yeah, I'd say he's like 150.
I think
he's old. About 400 years old. That nigga big old. I guess him and Bobby are related. But and I was thinking about that too, because I think they explained that because the way he got old, like that, had that
350 years old.
350 years old. Damn, he was old.
Yeah.
So the reason why he got that old is because he drunk that sprinkling water or that sparkling water or whatever from Kami. Mm-hmm. And now I think about it, they all drunk it.
He smokes his paradise herbs as the source also.
The paradise. Oh yeah, and Super, yeah, they did. Yeah. They did that too, yeah. And so that might have to be the real source because I'm just like they all drunk that water, like Goku, Krillin, Tien, Yamcha, they all drunk that water, so they're about to be living for a minute. They all made it the communist place, and they all drunk that water.
That and it's that herb that he's always smoking.
Yeah,
he even said it just sort of said that it's a special herb. They legalized weed in fucking Dragon Ball. And this nigga Roshi out there on his island often. That's how you stay alive. He has no stress. He out there on the island chilling. His heart just be fluttering. It don't even be pumping blood. It just does its thing.
That would take something because he literally lives out in the middle of the ocean with nothing around you.
I'm telling you, he's a low key beast. He trained.
I know. Yeah, I feel like I definitely feel like he be training on the. I definitely feel like he be training on the low. Like even when he's not in the scenes, he be training. But
he comes ready for fights all the time, and in the Tournament of Power,
I could definitely see him beating Krillin, Yamcha, Tien. I'd say would even put up a challenge because Tien's definitely. I think he runs a dojo.
Tien's kind of weak.
No,
Tien,
he is not.
No, I'm not a fan of Tien.
Tien, I wouldn't say he's weak. He's not as strong as the other guys.
No, he's not weak. Besides Master Roshi, I'd say it's besides Master Roshi. Even if you put him on top, it'd be Master Roshi, Tien, and then it'd be Krillin and then Yamcha.
I say almost Krillin and Tien are around the same.
No, Krillin's getting waxed.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I do not think so.
Is Tien?
Krillin's a cop. He
is a cop, but he's never won.
Krillin's not getting waxed when it comes to Tien, but he is losing.
I don't know.
Krillin's always lost to Tien. He's never won.
Back in the day, yeah, but he's also gotten way stronger.
So has Tien.
Tien hasn't really had that much of character development since
Tien was fighting Cell when that nigga Krillin was hiding.
Yeah. Okay, sure, but then after Cell,
after that, Tien literally kept training and went to the mountain to keep training. That's what they said in Super. And Krillin stopped and became a cop and let Android 18 do all the fighting.
Because she's a beast.
She is a beast.
She's a beast.
But that's the point. That's the point.
I guess you're not wrong.
He was like, I can go do something else. She got fighting.
Yeah, he was like, we're
she got that dog.
And that's what he realized. Android 18 had that dog.
Had that dog.
Right.
He was like, well, shit, wifey got this. I'm chilling. She gonna fuck these niggas up. I better shit back.
And then while we on this stuff, I mean, what y'all think about Demon Slayer? Where y'all at Demon Slayer?
Where you at? Ooh.
I'm not anywhere on it yet. I always wait for Demon Slayer to finish so I can watch it all.
Jamal, I want to right hook you right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
like,
yeah, especially
Rashawn.
after that movie.
Rashawn.
I thought he was gonna be on
Rashawn.
that one. Woo!
I might gotta go home and watch it.
All I'm saying is that
you need to get on that. You need to get on. You should be.
Actually, we said it. One of our talks too. That like they had to come off.
Yep.
Strong in episode 2.
Yep. They had to. Fact.
They had to.
And they did.
I'm not going to say that they came off strong, but I'm going to say that you need to go watch the episodes.
Yep. I'm gonna say
I
that
might
they
go home and watch
that 4, 5, and 6.
Watch Hell's Paradise and watch Demon Slayer.
Hey, you about to be eating.
Yeah, you about to. You got a child at home. I don't think you could be watching all that.
Hey, he sleep.
Oh, I was about to say you got things to do.
Yeah, that's true. And it's a lot of killing.
It is. Wow.
Hey, Ariel can fall asleep to anything, so I'll be.
Oh, I'm talking about for Zaire to look at.
Have you guys seen? Just to talk about something that actually kind of involves our name.
Mm-hmm.
The Aristocrats' otherworldly adventure serving gods who go too far.
No. See, no. Oh. I haven't seen that. I passed it. It scrolls on my For You page.
That, but I haven't.
Yeah.
Is it?
It rolls past that menu on the front
good.
page. But
it's pretty good. It's pretty good. This season, isekais are kind of.
I'm still on Konosuba. That's what I've been watching.
I haven't watched Konosuba. I have been watching.
Almost.
No, that Konosuba. That one, I think you could let it cook.
See, that's what
the new one. I think you can let that one cook. I think it'd be a good one to watch. Like it's gonna be like a nice chill show, but it's nothing like action packed or not even if it's not action packed. Like it's not anything like a developing like crazy story or anything like that. It's just something like
it's just more Konosuba.
Yeah, it's just more something like you want to take your mind off and kind of just have a relaxing time. Watch that.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
I got a cheat skill in another world and became unrivaled in the real world too.
I've been hearing about that one too.
That one's pretty decent. It's a slow beginning, but I feel like it's gonna start snowballing into something good.
Mm-hmm.
Summon to Another World for a second time. It's okay. It's pretty good. It's not really what I'm looking for. And Kamakatsu, working for a god in a godless world. It's kind of getting better. It turned a little dark out of nowhere.
You said that shit turned dark.
It not dark, but like it turned a little. It's spicy, I guess. I don't know. Some shit I was not expecting. So it's there's some pretty decent ones, but I think last season had better guys coming out personally.
And be like that, hit or miss. Especially when it comes to the mass, pumping of them for the past, 2 years, 3 years.
Yeah.
Actually, I would even say before then, because I would say, Slime and Shield Hero came out in, 2018, 2019.
Right.
So, they were good ones. But
this one I was just putting onto, and I'm sorry I didn't mean to cut you.
No, you're good.
But it's the Irregular at Irregular at Magic High School. I've watched a little YouTube clip on the beginning of it. It looked kind of hard, so I think I'm gonna start it. It has 5 stars on Crunchyroll, so 4.6 to be exact. So
okay, so yep.
You guys are.
Yep, no, because you're right. Get a little bit more into this category. This one. Yeah, because that Aristocrat one, it does catch my eye a little bit. The other ones, I wonder if they've been kind of back tucked.
The Aristocrat one's worth the watch.
Because I've seen the one the In Another World, my smartphone. I've seen season 1, but I see that season 2 is out.
I haven't watched any of the season 1. That's why I haven't watched season 2.
Summoned into Another World for the second time. That looks pretty interesting.
It looks interesting. I'm not gonna lie, but then you start watching it and it makes you want to watch the first one to know what the fuck is going on. But I don't think there is a first one.
Yeah.
So
it'd be like that sometimes because I got to show on my queue that I have it so then I can find season 1 because season 2 it looks like something I want to watch, but I don't want to watch season 2 or season 1. Who the fuck does that?
Right. Well, that's exactly what this anime feels like, but I feel like this is the first season.
And it's just called something to that.
Yeah.
It just might be.
And that's what I think it is, bro.
The chirpy shit.
And I think maybe that's why I really don't like it, because it has a decent story, but it's he keeps flashing back to the old world and stuff. I'm like, bro,
when did
the fuck happen?
When what is going on?
Is there another show that?
Yeah. And then saving $80,000 for my retirement.
That one's pretty good. It's stupid, but
that sounds pretty.
It's pretty.
Oh, and it looks animation looks pretty good too.
What's that one called?
Saving $80,000 for my in my
Oh, saving 80,000 gold in another world for my retirement.
It's stupid. It's funny stupid. It's definitely a like a chill one that you just watch. That one I think I'm letting it finish cooking and hopefully it'll all come out in dubbed and I'll watch that dubbed.
Yeah, sometimes it's like that. You know, you can binge a good show dubbed, especially when the voice acting is pretty good. Like it does hit sometimes, especially when you're sitting there and you're eating or whatever, or you're doing something like you're busy, you can't necessarily actually sit there and watch it.
Well, I think, and that's some of these that have been coming out are ones that you just let cook, watch the dub, and just kind of enjoy them one episode after the other. Because if you're watching week after week,
and a lot of times with the dubs, like they do become like they'll do it like the week after, like that dub episode come out the week after. Yeah. So I mean, it's not waiting that much more time for the dub to come out.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's still waiting 12 weeks. And sometimes if there's a stop, it might be a little more.
I'm right. You might forget about it. That's why I've been adding to my. I have to add it to my watch list, and then I'll go back to it.
The watch list, man, is a dangerous place because the watch list becomes a graveyard of need to be's and future watch. You know, it's just you got 20, 30 shows in there, and then they're on there, and it's like, which show do I watch first? I'm trying to watch all these shows, so I try to keep it nice and concise these days. Well, it's not. I definitely been working on it, but I have like 15 shows. 15 shows on my Crunchyroll list.
See, you have 15.
Yeah, see.
Let me pull up mine real quick.
That's I've been having to trim mine down because
sounds like a trimmed down version of a Crunchyroll.
Yeah, because you get that list, it comes big, you get a bunch of shows, it's like fuck, and they keep coming out, and now it's more than ever. Then you get more and more shows you watch. And it was like, damn. So, and then just so you guys know too, I don't know if you guys saw it, but they came out with an extra episode of Reincarnation.
What?
Jobless Reincarnation. They came out with an additional episode. It looks like it was a little while back, but it was.
I need to go back and finish that.
It's one that I haven't seen.
A little bit.
Holy shit, 66. I have 66 on my watch list.
You know,
Lord.
You know what I mean? And that's just gonna keep going.
Mm-hmm.
But
you said Jobless Reincarnation has another episode?
Yeah, the episode 24. The last one I saw was the episode 23, and they showed like Ari being a little bit older and going with. Oh shit! You finished that?
No, I'm not. I just said I started that.
You know what? I think it's been long enough that I might be able to rewatch this.
And just watch it with that. Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
Well, I know it's a good anime, so you know what's a good anime that I really, really want to catch up to? Vinland Saga.
Yeah, I still have to watch it too. Season 1 is for what I've seen. Season 1, I've seen season 1. I haven't seen season 2, but season 1 is fire.
That's that one that's on Netflix, right?
See, I started that on like YouTube back like when it first came out, like long ass time ago, and then I never finished it. I don't feel, and then I just don't remember anything from it. So
yeah, I say it's worth it. I
think that I'm gonna have to do that.
So I can't really speak too much on season 2. I haven't seen enough of it, but season 1 is fire. Season 2, I don't know why. I guess I was just waiting for the dub to come out for it all. But
my fear is that it turns out like Shield Hero. Because Shield Hero,
that's season 2. Yeah, that's season 2.
I mean, I was good once it got a little bit further into it, but then like even the ending was just dumb. Like,
they did an unnecessary turn, and so what I'm gonna say with that is that if they come out with season 3, you know, just as an anime watcher, I'm going to need that season 3 to kind of answer some questions because they just kind of did an unnecessary turn.
Yeah, you are not wrong, sir.
They did a hard left. It was like the left was so hard it bent and turned into a U-turn. Like that shit was something else.
Bro, Jamal, you're not caught up on Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer.
I wait for that to.
Yeah,
because that's when
I do feel
mad. Because I'll be like, man, why is this going on? Like,
it'd be so good.
I gotta wait a whole week. So
it's
like,
so good. It's so good. That's why I have all of these other animes that I watch during the week, because even though they may not be as good, they take my mind off. And if I at least get like one new anime a day, it makes up for it. So I feel that.
You get to watch other stuff, kind of like in waiting for the main stuff to drop.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of other good stuff out there too. Like it might not be as impactful, but I mean, it doesn't mean it's like good. I like to see anime as like firecrackers. Like they're really good in the moment, like when they do that burst, but then after it, it's done.
Yeah,
That's it. It's over.
it's a good show. It's something. See, Fire Force. That's another one that I really. They're updating that on Crunchyroll.
Yep, Fire Force.
There's a lot of them that are in here that I really do wanna kind of.
Yep. So Fire Force is a good one too. There's a lot of them, man.
Chainsaw Man is still up on here.
Yep, Chainsaw Man gonna be out there. That season 2 probably gonna come out. I'd say another year, 2 year and a half.
I'd have to. I could never get into it. It just tried.
I feel it is kind of a grotesque show, but I fuck with it so far.